Oh, yes, we got some questions coming through. This is a question from Plum. They asked, what's it like being on Blue Water High, and how did you get your part on it?
Blue Water was so much fun. I had the best 6 months ever, and I got the part through my agent. That's about it.
Okay, so you had to audition for the part?
Yeah, we had 2 auditions, just all reading like screen tests, and then we did surf school, and that was it.
Did they ask you if you had surfed beforehand?
They did.
And what did you say?
I said no.
You said no?
No,
okay.
I didn't lie. There was no point lying.
No,
I was a bit of a joke.
Either. Yeah.
The entire crew was kind of like laughing every time I had to get on the board, so...
You're not too good on the old surfboard?
No.
Really?
No. I'm pretty terrible.
Okay. Not many people know that. I've got one. It also says crying versus laughing. Do you think it's easier to do dramatic scenes or comedy scenes?
That's a good question, actually. I think the dramatic scenes are hard because once there's 8 of us and trying to get the cameras on 8 of us, the coverage, it starts to kind of get hard to keep a dramatic kind of mind frame about things, and the comedy is just a bit easier.
Cariba, what has been your favourite memory on the show?
Ooh, good question. Favourite memory would probably be, without spoiling anything, one of the scenes from the last eps that we had to do, and that's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right.
You have to wait and see.
Sunshine Chick. Ooh, I think she was here last week. Did you know any of the castmates before the show?
I had worked with Craig before, and I'd met Kate a couple of times, but none of the kids I had met. No.
Okay. This one is from Cool Katie 123. Who was your best friend on the show? Now we need a name this time.
It was probably the girls. We got along really, really well, and
Name
usually
one?
no, I
Name
can't.
one. Come on.
Amy and Beck.
You're boring.
Amy and Beck. That's a name for you.
You said Amy first, so Amy was the best friend on the show. I'm going to say that.
There we go.
This is from Cariba fan. Are there going to be any love triangles on Series 3? We learnt about the behind-the-scenes love triangle, but is there any other series?
I have a little think. I don't think there is, actually. I think everyone kind of sticks to their partners. There's no stealing of partners going on.
Okay, no swapsies or nothing like that.
No, it's all very nice.
All very monogamous.
Yes.
H2O freak. Here we go. Do you think it's easier swimming with your tail on H2O, just add water, or with your surfboard on Blue Water High? Yes, because Cariba, you were a star in H2O.
I was a mermaid before a surfer. And the tail...
All this from a girl who doesn't like the water.
Oh, I do like water, I'm just not very good with it. I think, H2O was much easier. The training was really, really, really intense, and it's just a bit easier. Surfing is so hard.
It is really hard, isn't it?
It's so hard.
Get your back muscles going and...
Balance.
Yeah, how did you feel
waves.
after your first 2 weeks of surf training? Were you really sore?
I had the most amazing arms. I had delts out here.
Guns.
Yeah, I had guns. You build up such great strength, but no, it very quickly disintegrated after that.
Here we go. Oh, this is from High Takes. Did you have to do many retakes on the same scene over and over and over again on the show?
We did. There is many a scene where we had multiple bloopers of people just laughing, because it's such a happy show. Everyone just is joking around and stuff, and we, had many retakes because we were laughing and being silly.
Was there a record for the most amount of takes?
It got around the 20, wow. I'm sure, a couple of scenes.
Yeah.
Just all people laughing. You know when it kind of gets to the end of the day and you get a bit silly. And
it's Friday afternoon, you're getting a bit hysterical.
Yeah. 4 o'clock sillies, we used to call them. And they used to hit hard.
Real hard. This is a question from Dancing. It says, I've been dancing since I was 3 too. Do you have any tips?
Many tips. Many tips.
What's your top 4 tips for somebody who wants to dance?
If you get injured, fix it. That's the main one. I'm injured right now and it still isn't fixed because I tried to dance through it. It's not good. Proper technique. Don't ignore it. do it. It makes it much easier in the end. Stretching and just practice. That was basically it.
Okay. Well, what's your injury?
I have an overuse injury of my right hip flexor.
Ow?
Yeah, it is ow. I got tendonitis in that muscle, and it hasn't really gone away that much.
You poor thing.
Yeah, it's not great.
Let's all send your well wishes into Cariba.
Thank you.
I'm feeling too good right now. This is from H2O Freak. If you couldn't be Bridget on Blue Water High, which character would you be?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one.
I think I'd probably say Lauren. I'd be Amy's character. They're kind of similar, but she was a bit more kind of happy and a bit ditzy, and I think Bridget got a little bit serious sometimes, so yeah, I'd like to be Lauren.
Was Lauren also paired up with Kane's character?
No, she was with Lachlan's character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool Katie says, what was your most embarrassing moment ever?
Embarrassing moment ever on set? It would definitely be involving that blue board out in the waves, getting dumped, everyone's laughing. Actually, one day, I can't believe I'm saying this, I was standing in like ankle deep water, getting ready to run out of the water, and I decided that I'd shake my hair and make it look a little bit messy because I had my hair out. I always have my hair up. I was a bit excited to have my hair out.
Yeah.
And I kind of did that thing where you flip your head forward and you flip back up.
Yeah.
So, you know, when the waves roll in and you get dizzy? I flipped back up and just kept going and ended up on my back. Yeah.
See them these ones and just go, whoop.
It kept going. It was so embarrassing. It was funny though.
And
the entire
was
crew
watching?
was just like, ah!
Did they get that on film?
No, unfortunately not.
Blooper reel for sure.
Yeah, I know. It was a shame.
This is from I Love Cariba. I think you're a gorgeous actor and was wondering, how did you get an agent? And who plays Kane?
Well, thank you. Who plays Kane?
Kane plays
Kane
somebody.
plays Guy. Wow,
Yes.
I almost forgot his character name.
name.
How embarrassing. Yeah, Kane plays Guy, and he's kind of my love interest.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that kind of works out convenient if you doesn't.
It does. I was kind of always hoping it'd work, but it didn't. Wondering how to get an agent. I think it's just ringing around, and it's good if you can talk to people who either are with the agent or no, because it's there are some dodgy agents.
How do you spot a dodgy agent?
Oh, I'm not sure exactly. I've been pretty lucky. I've been with my agent for ages, so I'm not really sure. But I think if they're charging you a lot to join,
yeah, that's the one.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get your commission from your job, so you kind of want to hope that
there's no real joining fee as such that they just get a commission.
Yeah, they shouldn't really be.
They come up and say, "Give me $1,000," and then
to join. Yeah,
steer clear.
Jinx. Wow.
From Silly Swimmer, what type of dancing do you do?
I do all the commercial types like tap and jazz and ballet and hip hop and acrobatics and all of it. You got to do all of it. So.
Okay, that's another little tip. Can you talk us through an average day on the set of Blue Water High?
I'd love to. So we kind of get on set roughly at about 6ish, and we go straight into wardrobe and makeup. And that takes really quick, actually, because we don't really wear that much makeup.
Okay.
Thank God. It was really nice. Getting in and out, and then we go have breakfast. And then, depending on whether we're in set or location, we'll either go up to set or go to the location set. Film until kind of lunchtime, which is 11ish or something like that, so it's early lunches, but basically in those couple of hours we just do as much as we can, have lunch, come back, do the same thing for another 4 hours and just see how much we can get done and then go home. That's pretty much it.
Okay, and then do you have kind of energy to do anything after that? Did you go to the gym or do any dance classes?
No, not at all. I used to get home and just go to sleep. I basically went to set, ate and slept, but I know like Kane and all of that used to go to the gym and
This is from Ice Mania, I think. At what age did you decide that you wanted to start acting?
I think it was roughly when I was like 16, so recently. It was when I kind of got injured and my agent started sending me to acting stuff as well, and then I did my first acting job and that was it. That was kind of it for me.
Never looked back.
No. This
is from Favola25. Did you guys have to audition for the role? We heard a little bit of that before, but
I can recap that.
yeah.
We
In case
did.
you're just tuning in.
Yes, we did audition. We did 2 auditions, 2 screen tests, and that was it. Actually, 2 screen tests.
Were the scenes hard to do in the audition?
It was a little bit odd because they hadn't really started writing yet. They kind of started writing the actual series once they cast all of us.
That's right.
Yeah, so we all kind of cast as Cassie and Adam, those 2 characters. So yeah, it was a little bit weird, all going for the same role and stuff. But I didn't even get to meet any of the cast during the auditioning period. So I only met them the first day that we had
Oh wow.
all the read-throughs and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you prepare for a day of filming?
The night before, because Amy and I both had to have curly hair and it was blonde and hard to maintain, we both had to do our hair the night before and make sure that it would be curly in the morning.
Okay.
And just learning lines and just making sure you get to bed at like 8 o'clock, turn into a bit of a nana.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, 9 o'clock. 9
o'clock. Ooh, you bad.
Yeah, I know.
9 o'clock.
I know. I have to get my sleep though. I needed it.
And what did you do to get into the mood of your character?
To the mood of... I guess because Bridget's not really that far removed from my character. I didn't really have to do much kind of preparation before I get into set. But in terms of her seriousness, you had to see her side of things because she could seem a little bit irrational at times. So just sit there and make sure that I agree with what she was saying and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Very deep.
Yeah, deep.
Nice. Have you ever sung in front of a crowd?
I have, and it was so embarrassing, and it's turned me off singing forever. Well, not forever.
Not forever.
But I have. I'm not a natural surfer. I'm not a natural singer. That's what I've discovered in life.
This is from Baby J. If your character Bridget could pick between Charlie and Adam, which one would you pick?
Wow.
Is that to like go out or something?
Yeah, I'm guessing so. That's a really good question. I think.
I always say that.
I think that if she had to choose, because Bridget and Guy are like polar opposites, she's serious, he's really fun, I reckon she'd probably end up going for Adam because he's the funner one, and Charlie's quite similar to Bridget in that he's very driven and very serious about things. So I reckon that Bridget would choose Adam.
Oh.
But she wouldn't go there. She's too good friends with Cassie. She wouldn't step on any toes.
Ah, okay.
She's not like that.
What's your favourite meal to make?
My favourite meal to make would probably be a family recipe called Mad Mari's Mince, and it's incredible. It's
Sounds
really
nice.
good. It's a family one, and it's like a pasta bake. It's amazing. I like making that.
Is it a secret recipe?
Pretty secret.
Have you tried searching yourself on the internet before?
I have. I'm not even gonna lie. I have, and it's a little bit creepy.
What do you mean creepy?
There's some weird stuff going on. Some weird
stuff that's come up.
Yeah, most of it's really nice and stuff like that. But I don't like reading stuff about me. So you just kind of, if you Google it, random stuff comes up.
See what comes up.
Yeah.
All right.
It is interesting though.
I might actually go do that now. We can search each other because that's the end of our video chat session, unfortunately.
Good.
But on behalf of our audience, I'd like to thank you for coming down.
Thank you for
Did
having
you have fun?
me. I did have lots of fun.
We did too. Thanks for coming down, Cariba.
No worries.
And be sure to tune in next week when we have our next mystery guest. You know who it's going to be?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. See what happens. See you later, guys.
See ya.